It's first versus second as we take on Dorking, and then second versus third as we take on Dartford. Real top of the table clash is this. Hi folks, welcome to Club 1, part 11 of Half Star to 5 Star Hero Football Manager 24.5. I'm Russ. Coming up today we have two games for you. The first one is home to Dorking, who are top of the table. Only lost one game, so if we can beat them, that'd be fantastic. And then we travel to Dartford, who are third in the table, 2 points behind us. So this is going to be two huge 6-pointers in this race, I guess, for the playoffs in from promotion. Since you guys were last with us then, you guys saw the Western and the Enfield game. We've lost 3 games since then. We lost to Tunbridge in the league, we lost in the FA Cup to Carshalton, and we lost to Weymouth in the league. We also drew a few. So we drew Carshalton in the first round. The loss was the replay. And we drew with Aveley. Everything else has been a win. So we drew against local rivals Yate in the FA Cup, beat them 3-2. We then beat another local rivals, Chippenham, 4-0. We beat local rivals again in Salisbury 2-1. Maidenhead, we beat them 4-2. Having in Waterlooville, we beat them 3-1. And Welling, we beat them 1-0. As I said, we are second in the table. If we extend it here, we've got 36 points, 11 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses, 38 goals scored, 17 conceded. We're 12 points behind Dorking and 2 points clear of Dartford, and then we are 9 points clear of Tunbridge Angels in 8th place. So we're looking good to finish in these playoff spots, I think. Dorking are going to be runaway winners unless we can beat them today. Transfers then, we have loaned in 2 new players. So Michael Spellman joins us on loan from Newport. We're not paying any of his wages. I felt we needed someone else to play on that left hand side of the attack, so he's come in and joined us. Done alright for the 5 games he's played. He's got 1 goal so far. And Casey Shan joins us on loan from Queen's Park Rangers. Slovakian, I don't know where that's come from, if I'm totally honest. I mean, he's Jamaican and English. So, I mean, declared for Slovakia. Did he live out there? I mean, who knows? I'm not really going to look into it any more details than I actually have to. But yeah, he's an option for left back because we only have Jones and Parcell that can play there. So we did need an extra body. And again, he's done quite well in the 5 games that he has played for us. We do have some players who are grumpy. So Batten's unhappy because he's not playing games. Same as Clark, same Smith, Bowman Clark. Katsukunya and Sears all wanting more game time, so we're going to give them as much as we possibly can. Players like Batten, Clark and Smith, I'm not 100% sure whether they're going to be the players that we need at the club, but Bowman Clark, Katsukani and Sears, we definitely need to give them more game time. So let's go out and play top of the table Dorking then, and hopefully we can pick up a big win here. So the team we're putting out, that is Terry in goal, a back four, Shan, Parcell, Johnson and Sears, Gibbard and Knight in the centre of midfield, Holland and Bowman Clark out on those wings with Obi and Quigley up front. Quigley's come back into the side after his little injury and scored 4 goals in 9 games. So he's living up to what I was hoping he's going to be for the club in getting those goals. Rashawn Scott, in games where he disappears, he's absolutely dreadful. But in games when he does play, fantastic. And that's what we need him for, really. We need him to be performing. Bowman Clark's got in ahead of him, obviously, because he wants those game times. We are going to promise it to him. He's just that player that we need and have to have at the club, I guess. First highlight is a free kick for Dorking. We've managed to get it clear, but it's not clear enough. Gibbard's there, does well, but he's giving it back. And, you should have done better with that, Terry. Ball gets floated in. Thorpe is there for Dorking. Heads it down. It is so close to the goalkeeper. I'm guessing we can give him the benefit of the doubt on that. But you should be saving it. Maybe stick your leg it in instead of trying to stick your hands on the ball. But there we go. Dorking take the lead. 13 minutes on the clock when they got the goal. They are the runaway leaders at the moment, so yeah, they're going to be expected to beat us. They're going to be expected to beat absolutely everybody in the league. If we can come back into this one, even if we can get a draw, then to me that's a win against them. We're taking a point off a very, very good side. Dartford's drawing, Weymouth and St Albans winning in their game, but because we have the superior goal difference, we're ahead of them at the moment. Half time, 1-0, very, very boring game. Very, very boring game, if I can get my words out. So let's start the second half. I'm not going to make any substitutions just yet. We'll make them fitness-wise. Probably going to be out on those wings. And this highlight is 53 minutes on the clock. It is Dorking. They've moved it from the centre of the pitch onto that left-hand side. And they're flooding men forward. We just need to get it off of them. It's into the box. And again, it's another header that's too close to the goalkeeper. And we've not really dealt with it. Not got the save. Terry's got a hand to it, but it's just not a strong enough hand. 2-0 to Dorking. I'm going to go on the attack because we are at home, and I'm going to demand more from our boys because it's been awful so far. Rashawn Scott's going to come on, play on the right hand side, and let's make a change up front. Quigley can come off, Shimba can come on for him. As my watch starts vibrating to tell me to stand up because I've not stood up just yet. I've not stood up since the recording of the last episode. I'm trying to record 2 this evening before we shut the computer down for the night. But 2-0 down, not in the game. Dorking are they're worse than us in the match stats, if I'm totally honest. We're just not the ones who's capitalising on it. Parcel's going to come off. Reese Hall can come on for him. So we've got 10 minutes left to go. Do we have 1 goal in us, or are we going to concede a third here? It's pushed out to that left hand side. They've got so much space. So much space. Terry does well to get the deflected shot away. Luckily doesn't fall into the path of a Dorking player. Highlight did come for an end as we come to the end as we were on the counter attack. They're down the right hand side now. Gibbard's there. Goes into Hall. Don't play it dangerous. He doesn't. He chips it forward. Simba heads it on, but Obi's not ahead of him. It's back with Dorking and we're under pressure again. Under pressure. Get a tackle in. Scott does well to get the tackle in. Get the attack going. Obi. Dispossessed. Falls tonight. Scott's got it again. Find space. In the box. Shoot. Oh, he does, but it hits the post. I think it took a nick off the Dorking player. Obi gets a header. Hits the Dorking player again. Out for a corner. Put it in the back of the net, someone. Simba's going to float this one in. And there is to Sears. It's underneath him. Back out tonight. And he's dispossessed. The highlight comes to an end. Game's not over yet, though. It's another highlight for Dorking. It's in the box. Oh, Obi's there. Wins the ball. Read the passage of play very nicely. Sham then into Gibbard. Holland touches it back on the Shan, who launches that forward to Obi. He's only got Simba in the box. He's going on his own, though. But it's a good save from the Dorking goalkeeper. Maybe he should have given it to Simba. But, I mean, that's the decision making. That's the decision making of the players, I guess. We do lose to Dorking. More ground lost them. They're 15 points clear at the top of the table now. Unless Dartford have won their game. Dartford have won their game. So it's 14 points. And we play Dartford now. We need to beat them. We need a result here. The team then for the Dartford game is Terry in goal. Back four, Parcell, Samuels, Johnson and Hall. Jones and Clark in the centre in midfield. Spellman and Scott out on those wings. Quigley and Obi leading the line once again. They didn't work last time. I'm hoping they're going to work here against Dartford. It's a real big 6-pointer. Because if, and it's a big if, Dartford drop points, we can go back to 12 points behind them. At Dorking side, if they drop points, we go back to being 6 points behind them. And then we can also gain a couple of points on Dartford and push them further behind where we need to. And we've started this game poorly. Dartford have taken the lead 1-0 inside 8 minutes. It's from a corner. And it's headed, cushioned header into the back of the net. I mean, if we lose here, it's the first time we've lost 2 games in a row for since the end of last season. But it's not the end of the world because we're still in the playoff spot. So, I mean, it's just a confidence knocker. It's what it's always going to be if we do lose. And it's with Dartford again here. They're in with their defence on this left-hand side. We snuff out the attack. Quigley heads it on, but it's not to any of our players. It's back to a Dartford player, and they push that forward. Hall falls to the floor trying to clear that ball. And a quick, snappy shot goes past the post. Terry was rooted to the spot. Another corner to defend here. Oh, we've been hit again. Hit again from a set piece. Dartford 2, Bath 0. Where's the Bath from the last episode? Where's the Bath from the run-up where we were doing really well. We're just shades of ourselves at the moment. Oh, and what's the bet this goes in? No, it's beaten away by Terry. I mean, if they score, is it still counted as a set piece? Obi gets it clear. None of our players are there, though. It's recycled back across the box. Come on, boys. Get the ball. Don't let them have a shot. Oh, they do get a shot away, and it's over the bar. It doesn't trouble Terry. But this is just Dartford. There's another corner. Dartford pressure all over again. And, oh, what a save that was. Point blank header straight down the throat of Terry, and he pushes it away for a corner. But, I mean, whenever they get a corner, they score from them, don't they? Or they have a dangerous attack. This one hasn't resulted in that just yet. Samuels. I thought we gave away a penalty then. Scott doesn't control the ball. Parcell gets it clear. Jones pumps the ball on, but the highlight does come to an end. We've got an attack in the highlight here. Penalty as well. Well, this is what the doctors ordered at the end of this first half. We need a goal just to get our confidence going. Clark steps up for it. When things aren't going your way, they're not going your way, and we've just missed a penalty. Spellman's going to put this corner in there. Samuels can't get onto it, and it's cleared. Clark runs back, but I just don't know. Scott with the ball to Darnell Johnson heads it over the bar. Not our day. Not our episode. Half time, 2-0 to Dartford, and we need to change something. But what do we change? Because it needs to be Clark that has to come off. We don't really have any midfielders to come in there. Unless Reece Hall can... Can Reece Hall go up there? He can, but he's very awkward. Johnson, I guess Johnson can go back here. Just shuffle the line around. You two swap round. I mean, I thought I was taking Clark off. I was taking Clark off, wasn't I? That was the option. So Simba's going to come on. Not Simba. Batten's going to come on for Clark. Yeah, Clark. Jones and Parcell swap round. Jones goes back into midfield. This is what we should have been doing. That's the change. I don't know what I was doing then. I was just moving players around for the sake of it. Clark's come off. Is this going to be the change of our fortunes? Parcell into Jones. Back to Parcell. Puts a cross in. There we go. There's one. Scott Quigley. 5th goal of the season for him. 50 minutes on the clock. So, yeah, loads of time to get 2 more goals. Even a draw. Draw will be good. We just don't want to let them have a 3rd goal. Scott's done well to win this ball. Just runs up the line. Puts it across to Obi. 2 quick goals at the start of this second half. We're back into it. Dartford 2, Bath 2. And it's, yeah, 2 goals in the same minute. After missing that penalty and then coming out and doing this. Oh, don't let yourselves down now, boys. Just don't let yourselves down. Get yourself a winner. Quigley does well. Out to Scott. And this is where the attacks look dangerous for us. Scott back into Quigley. Use Scott if you can. He doesn't. He finds Obi. And it's a very, very good save from the goalkeeper. Although Obi was offside. Where are we going to make the next substitution then, boys and girls? Because obviously we're going to have to make some at some point. Quigley does well. Gets it back. Spellman with the ball. Into Quigley. He should have used Scott. Scott was on the overlap. Parcell's got it though. Lost it. Got it back. Jones with the ball. He's been challenged and lost the ball. Why is none of our players covering? Batten's had to come all the way across to get it. He's given it to Terry. Our left back should have got that. Darnell Johnson then. Up into Quigley. Scott's running on. He finds him. He's got space to do a little bit of work. There's Obi. Another really good save from their goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic flying save from the keeper. Scott's going to put this corner in. It's a deep one to Batten. It's been headed out for a throw into us. We're not going to see it though. We are going to make some changes now on the 70-minute mark. If I can click the right button, there we go. It's going to be... Scott's going to stay on because Scott's having a good game. Spellman's going to be the man that comes off. Them two can swap. And we'll bring you on. You can come on for Batten. We got 17 minutes. Let's encourage the boys. And I'm going to send them on the attack because we've been attacking this second half and it's paid dividends to get us back into the game. Can we find a winner though? And that's what we need now. We need the winner. It's a corner for Dartford. Oh, we got it clear. We've got it clear, but it's only to their corner taker. Come on, boys. Step up the pressure. Step up the tackling. They push it out to their right-hand side. They turn it edge of the box. No, 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 no. Oh. All that hard work's been undone. Terry should have done better. Terry should have done a lot better. It's the first time I've questioned Terry in goal. It's been awful. Absolutely awful. And we do lose 2 in a row for the first time this season. The first time since the end of last season. Where does that put us in the table then? Down to 5th. And we're now 18 points behind Dorking. Dorking's won the league already. Let's just say it. They've won the league already. So we are fighting for these playoff spots now. 6 points clear of Tunbridge Angels. So we haven't lost a lot. We've lost, what, 3 points? So yeah, that's problematic, I guess. But let's go and turn it around. Let's go and win a load of games. We'll come back for the start of January and we'll play Hemel Hempstead. Then we'll do the Cheshire and the Hemel Hempstead game. Because then we've got the whole of November out of the way. Whole of December out of the way, sorry. And then we should know where we are going to be moving on from there. So if you guys have enjoyed that, I know it's 2 losses, but I mean, you got to like some of the losses, I guess. Put a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.